Forget everything you've known about being an artist in 2026. The art world of tomorrow hasn't just changed, it demands a completely new kind of creative. By forecasting the precise skills, beyond technical ability, that will be your most valuable assets, let's ensure your artistic voice doesn't just survive, but thrives even when AI starts taking over the mundane. Welcome to Cartoon Artwork. I'm Arty. Now tell me, listener, how do you find your unique voice and make a living when your art can be instantly copied or even generated by a machine? The rise of AI-generated work is fundamentally altering the creative environment, prompting both interest and anxiety from artists, creators, and cultural consumers. And rightfully so. Here are just a few ways this has been prevalent. The silent shift. AI images that began as a minor fascination are currently gaining mainstream attention. Because of improvements in machine learning models such as GANs and diffusion models, platforms and technologies like DALL-E, Midjourney, and Stable Diffusion have homogenized art production, enabling anyone with a prompt to create complex graphics within seconds. And the evolution is subtle because AI images frequently mesh together smoothly into contemporary digital content ecosystems such as social media, advertising, and even fine art exhibitions. Human creators today face a new world in which AI technologies are competitors, rivals, or both, challenging old concepts of creation and creativity. The readily accessible nature of AI tools lowers barriers while also raising concerns about originality, copyright, and the value of human skills. But beyond the Uncanny Valley, AI-generated products have progressed beyond the early Uncanny Valley stages, in which outputs were creepy or clearly machine-made. Today, AI can copy or generate styles with unusual clarity. They've become indistinguishable from human work. Some AI-generated works have been shown and sold in galleries, artist alleys, and as commissions without disclosure, deceiving both experts and audiences.
You're not my mother. My mother doesn't have
buttons? Do you like them? I'm your other mother, silly. Now go tell your other father that supper's ready. Well, go on. He's in his study.
Although this is conceptually new, AI may combine styles or create strange compositions that resist human imagination, hence questioning creative boundaries. Examples of this include AI-generated portraits that have been sold in major auction houses, digital art collections on NFT platforms, and partnerships in which AI supports human artists with ideas and realization. The influx of AI products into the market is altering economics in the art industry. So what does the economic impact look like? Especially with market saturation and price deflation. Because AI can generate large amounts of imagery fast and cheaply, the price of digital art has fallen, particularly in the commercial and stock image industries. As for market saturation, the sheer number of AI-generated material floods platforms, making it more difficult for genuine human artists to stand out and charge a higher price. This has caused the demand to shift. Collectors and customers may become more cautious, placing a higher value on authenticity and human ingenuity, or they may just embrace artificial intelligence as a new collectible category. For what reason, I have no idea. And don't forget about the job disruptions. Commercial artists, illustrators, and designers face competition from AI systems that can complete tasks faster and at a cheaper cost, affecting their livelihood. And the gig economy has become an aggressive and complicated battleground in which human artists and AI-generated works have clashed, changing the creative labor market with significant implications. Online freelancing marketplaces have evolved into heated battlefields where artists compete not just with one another, but also with AI-generated creative services. It is basically AI versus human artists on platforms like Upwork and Fiverr, leading to price competitions. Generative AI tools can create work in seconds at a cheaper cost, and this is pushing down prices, compelling human artists to decrease their fees to remain competitive. And this affects volume and speed. Clients frequently want quick turnaround times and affordability, which AI provides easily.
Want to hear my new song?
My father can't play piano.
No need to. This piano plays me.
Making up a song about Coraline. She's a peach, she's a doll, she's a pal of mine. She's as cute as has a button in the eyes of everyone who ever laid their eyes on Coraline.
placing human artists who spend time and personal creativity at a disadvantage.
Hey, Dad. How's the writing going?
Now we have a quality over quantity problem. While AI may flood the market with fresh imagery, human artists provide unique vision and emotional depth. Yet these attributes are sometimes overlooked in a system optimized on shorter gigs. And within platform dynamics, Upwork, Fiverr, and other comparable sites have seen an increase of AI art gigs,
No, 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 no!
with sellers providing prompt-based picture-generating services, blurring the distinction between human and machine labor. This race to the bottom runs the risk of commodifying art, turning it into a transactional product rather than a meaningful creative process. Not to say that that hasn't been happening throughout history, I'm just saying it's gonna get worse. When AI quote-unquote art creation becomes a new gig, aka the prompt engineer paradox. The rise of prompt engineers, freelancers who specialize in creating precise but persuasive prompts that generate desired outcomes from AI generators, have become a curious trend in the gig economy. This is seen as a new skill set, or a new role in general. Prompt engineering is a specialized freelance service that calls for intuitiveness, technical nuance, and an understanding of AI behavior. This job complicates the creative landscape because human involvement is now indirect, influencing AI rather than actively producing art on their own, which in turn questions value and recognition. Compared to traditional artists, prompt engineers frequently operate in the background, their creative contributions being largely discrete, and the economic ramifications are massive as instant AI engineering tools and templates become more widely available and commercialized. Though this job can become risky, the paradox is that human creativity is slowly becoming intertwined with machine outputs, resulting in a hybrid kind of authorship that contradicts conventional views of artistic expression and creation.
Black is traditional. But if you prefer pink, or vermilion, or chartreuse, though you might make me jealous.
And this is all because of the invisible algorithm. At the heart of these gig platforms are algorithms that influence visibility, client engagement, and ultimately, artist success. With the algorithmic bias towards speed and cost, platforms frequently rate and promote gigs based on rapid delivery times and affordable pricing, leaving out artists who actually take longer to create unique, nuanced work. Basically, penalizing originality. Art that is original, experimental, or deeply personal may be overlooked because it doesn't suit the fast, predictable gig model or mass client tastes, effectively changing the conventional feedback loops.
She'll be having the oolong tea. No, I'm sure she'd prefer jasmine. No, oolong.
Ah, jasmine it is then.
Algorithms promote consumer preferences for quicker, less expensive solutions, which reduces demand for human creativity. Another invisible trait of these algorithms is the lack of transparency. Artists rarely understand how these algorithms work, making it difficult to strategize or push for improved treatment of creative labor. This unseen hand of the algorithm determines not only the market, but also the essence of creative expression in the gig economy. So how can we survive? Well, in the fast-changing creative landscape created by AI and gig economies, artists and creators are devising vital survival tactics to adapt, thrive, and preserve the essence of human creativity. One way is to niche down, by carving out unique spaces that AI just simply can't replicate. Focusing on specialized, deeply human, or highly complex artistic expressions is becoming an important survival strategy. By using original styles and personalized voices, we can create a distinct artistic signature that reflects personal experiences, cultural context, or emotional depth, qualities that AI fails to imitate. And this can amount to complex and customized projects. This can mean accepting projects that need nuanced storytelling, meticulous craftsmanship, or interactive elements tailored to specific audiences, honoring human-centered demands, serving markets that require empathy, cultural sensitivity, or ethical considerations, such as therapeutic art, community projects, or personalized artworks. For example, artists that specialize in culturally relevant motifs, handcrafted techniques, or narrative-driven works that AI simply cannot copy. and this will effectively help us retain a competitive advantage. And this specific effort not only differentiates artists, but also emphasizes the priceless significance of human creation. Try to look for collaborations over competitions, developing strength through community. In an often demoralizing gig economy, artists are increasingly relying on collaborative ways to increase their influence and sustainability, using artist collectives and partnerships, for example, pooling resources, sharing information, and forming collaborative platforms to reach a larger audience and negotiate better terms. Look for opportunities like skill sharing and mentorship. Experienced artists can help budding artists navigate AI technologies and market factors. Joint projects are also a great collaborative effort that incorporate various talents, balancing human creativity with AI assistance, though this shouldn't be confused with blatant over-reliance on AI tools. More on this later. Right now, we still need advocacy and solidarity. We need to continue coming together to push for equitable platform regulations, copyright protections, and ethical AI use in the creative sectors. This kind of attitude promotes dignity, support, and long-term livelihoods in the face of disruption, mainly in places like technical optimization, to automatically level sounds, reduce noise, and match colors, but also as last-minute lighting adjustments in scenes that cannot be reshot. Another way is with location scouting. AI's purpose can extend beyond discovering filming locations to predictive analytics, which aid in cost assessment and logistic planning. AI may accurately predict costs associated with different locations by analyzing data on filming licenses, transportation, local regulation, and equipment. It may also monitor weather patterns, traffic situations, and environmental elements, providing filmmakers with valuable logistic insights, while maintaining human oversights, ensuring that the artist's vision and emotional intent remains important, while AI serves as a tool rather than a corrupt creator. In an age dominated by AI-generated work, the essence of what human artists uniquely provide shines brighter than ever. This unreplicable spark emphasizes the invaluable qualities that human art contributes to life, culture, and connection. This is through the power of human imperfection. Human art reflects its creator's humanity through flaws, eccentricities, and subtle emotions that deeply connect with viewers. And these specific imperfections act as authenticity. Brushstrokes that aren't perfectly smooth, minor asymmetries, or surprising color combinations reflect the artist's hand and fragility, and this in turn encourages empathy, which is just another form of emotional depth. Human artists inject their works with complex emotions like joy, grief, hope, and anxiety, which AI may superficially replicate but honestly cannot genuinely feel or understand. And these emotions lead to unique perspectives. Every artist's worldview is formed by personal history, culture, and identity, giving their work a distinct meaning. But why does this matter? These flaws and emotional layers give art a sense of intimacy and relatability, making it a live discussion rather than an impersonal product. And the human experience through storytelling and authenticity frequently represents personal tales and experiences, which AI cannot reproduce or create, because it cannot conceptualize a single thought.
It's the empty part of this world. She only made what she knew would impress you.
Narratives embedded in art.
I see a very peculiar hand.
I see a giraffe.
Human artists produce meaningful pieces by drawing on their memories, hardships, victories, and cultural heritage, all while having an authentic voice. The artist's goal, context, and emotional journey enrich the work with layers that go beyond visual appeal. And this is AI's limitation. While AI can make visuals based on data patterns, it lacks consciousness and subjective experience. Therefore, its output is fundamentally derivative, and the impact of this is that audiences connect strongly with art that tells a genuine and passionate story, encouraging empathy and understanding. It is what separates the human and the machine. Because humans can build community and connections. The human desire to connect through art is more than just objective. It's a bridge between people, cultures, and emotions, deeply rooted in human connections and shared experiences. Human-made art frequently generates conversations, shared memories, and collective identity, thereby strengthening communities. The fact that the art was made by a real person generates trust, admiration, and emotional investment among the audience. At least most of the time. But beyond consumption, people seek genuine involvement with art, rather than passive observation of digital outputs, and they value authenticity and rational depth. It allows cultural continuity. Human art transmits and evolves traditions, values, and histories, subsequently preserving cultural ecosystems. Reclaiming the narrative depicts a future in which human invention is valued, safeguarded, and thrives alongside advances in AI. Through activism, education, and visionary collaboration, the art world may manage this shift with integrity and compassion, keeping the human spirit at the center of artistic creation. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and share this video with every artist you know, whether they're old or new. And hit that bell icon for future notifications. Feel free to comment down below. And of course, please subscribe. As always, good luck with your art.